was being so foolish, trying to wait around for me. I be at the crib, you know I held it down for you. You doing your thing with your girls and I respect it, cause you know I'll always be at.
Welcome, Rizz Nation, to another enlightened episode of RizzAsylum. I'm your host, Rizz, guiding you through the maze of the roller coaster ride of emotions and aspirations. Today, we're talking about acknowledging what's in front of us. Yes, those desires, those feelings, and what we often shy away from. That's right, those opportunities. Stick around for our final segment, The Recovery Letter, featuring a story that's filled with a tangle of emotions and uncertainties. Let's get it in. Let's begin the show. I wanted to open with today's message with we explore being honest with oneself. It's about acknowledging your feelings, but at the same time, trusting your capabilities and going after what you truly desire. Whatever it's landing, that dream job, starting up your own business, or pursuing someone you've been secretly crushing on. It's time to stop making excuses and face your fears. Believing in yourself is the first step towards achieving what you actually want. Ask yourself, what is holding you back? Is it fear of rejection or failure or being on the sad end of someone's judgment? Remember this, every journey begins with a single step. Don't doubt yourself from going after what you want. Even if you don't get it the first try, that doesn't mean you're not worthy. It only means it isn't your time in the moment, or maybe you need to get some more knowledge to what you're pursuing. You must believe in yourself in order to unlock your inner greatness. Now, if you're chasing after an individual, then it requires a different approach. However, you must still have confidence in your abilities to pursue an individual. Own who you are. Talk to the person you like with confidence. Don't be shy, even if you are shy deep within. Don't let them detect that shyness in you. You must be bold, be direct, be respectful, and shoot your shot. Who knows? You never know where that situation might pan out. Remember, it's only two answers. Yes, I like you too. Or no, I don't like you in that way. It isn't the end of the world, my people. There's nothing wrong with trying and not succeeding than not trying and living with that uncertainty. You know, the easiest quest isn't really teaching us anything, but I don't have to break a sweat. I know I can get that or handle that. You see, it's the toughest obstacles is what truly challenges mentally, physically, and emotionally. It creates passion and determination in the process of succeeding. We want it that much more because we work that much harder to gain access to it. We seem to appreciate it way more. The value goes up tremendously and we cherish the journey to the end. Focus on your journey, not the distractions. Everything else around you just becomes background noises that you really tune out. The criticism from others, it's only fuel to the fire. Don't let nobody take away what's meant for you. If you believe it's for you, don't hesitate. Go after what's in your admiration. It's your field. Learn it, appreciate it, become it, love it. Put in the work that required to achieve your end game. Make no excuses at the end of the tunnel. It's only you standing above everyone else because you control the narrative. You control the outcome. You controlling because of what work that you put in. Remember, you get out of things which you put in it.
You're now rocking with DJ Rizz on the RizzAsylum.
All right. Here we go. Welcome back. We're going to get into our question of the day from our last episode, which reads, have you or someone you know stayed in a harmful relationship due to fear or convenience? How did you or they find the strength to prioritize self-worth and make a change? Whoo, I can't wait for the insights on these. I can't wait to hear you guys' stories on what you shared. Let's get into it. Coming from the first read, it says, "Hey Rizz, it's Lisa from Orlando, Florida. I had a friend who stayed in a harmful relationship because of fear and being alone. It took a lot of conversations, and I mean a lot, and support from friends. But eventually, she found the strength to prioritize her self-worth and left the no good man alone. She's now focusing on healing and self-love, which is important, and it's inspiring to see her grow." Indeed it is. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to see that she's finally from under that wrath and she's finally getting into self-worth and she's healing. Our second read comes from Mike from Denver, Colorado. It says, "I was in a relationship that was convenient but really damaging. The turning point for me was attending therapy and realizing my actual value. It wasn't easy, but honestly, leaving was the best decision for my mental health. I'm now in a much healthier place and currently building a life that I'm proud of." Congratulations, Mike, for that. I'm glad you're in a good space, and I'm glad that you're building a life that you can be very proud of. It's good to see process in your progress. I'm glad to see that. Our next read comes from Jenny from Austin, Texas. "My brother was in a real toxic relationship due to financial convenience. It took a family intervention in order to really help him become financially independent for him to finally make a change. He's now living a happier life, and I'm glad he's free from the toxicity and working on building a true, secure future for himself." Wow, these are some real amazing stories and progressional changes that was for the better. Glad to hear all these stories, and I thank you guys for sharing them with me and Rizz Nation. I apologize, guys, for my voice going in and out. Just been a lot of frustrations with me, but I'm trying to channel it through. Let's get back to the program in hand. There comes a pivotal moment in everyone's life where we're all really faced with challenges that does install fear within us. The uncertainty of what's next, the potential for failure, and the fear of rejection can be overwhelming. But facing these fears is an essential step towards growth along with self-discovery. You see, when we confront our fears, we do open doors to endless of possibilities. We learn more about our capabilities, build resilience, and gain a clearer perspective on what truly matters. By us stepping outside of our comfort zones and actually embracing the unknown, well, allow ourselves to grow, to learn, and really become stronger. Facing fear truly enables us to build confidence plus self-esteem. As we overcome obstacles, we can realize our potential. Additionally, confronting fear helps us in developing problem-solving skills. That's right, Rizz Nation. As we navigate through challenges and focus on ways to find solutions, so when the next time fear knocks on your door, just remember this. It's really an opportunity for growth, a learning and self-discovery. Identify it, embrace it, face it, and truly let it be the catalyst for your journey towards a more fulfilled and empowered self.
You're now rocking with DJ Rizz on the RizzAsylum.
All right, my lovely listeners. It's now time to get interactive. Yeah. As we dive deeper into today's theme of seeing clearly, facing fears, and pursuing desires, I've got a lot of thoughts provoking. I can tell you that much right now. So I got a provoking question for all of you out there. Have you ever held back from pursuing something or someone you desire due to fear of rejection or failure? If so, how did you overcome this fear? Or is it still holding you back? I'd love to hear more on that. This question is all about self-reflection and growth. We've all had those moments where fear creeped in and doubt clouded our judgment, stopped us from going after what we truly want. Whether it's a career goal, a personal aspiration, or a romantic interest, fear can be a significant barrier for sure. So please share your stories. How have you faced your fears and pursued your desires? Or are you still struggling with taking the leap? I want to hear about your experiences, the challenges you faced, and the steps you've taken towards overcoming them. Now, you can share your responses on all social media platforms using the hashtag RizzClearly. That's hashtag RizzClearly. Or you can send them directly to our email at theasylum46@gmail.com. That's again, theasylum46@gmail.com. You know, also for the YouTube, you could just go down in the comment section and drop it. That's RizzAsylum1450. But don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's boost this YouTube channel as well. Come on, Rizz Nation, let's do what we do. Now, if you're on IG, that's RizzAsylum1450 as well. All you have to do is submit your answers and responses right under the post. That's question of the day, whether it's the audio or the picture. So you know I'll be looking forward to read out some of your inspiring stories, insights in our next episode. Let's foster a community of support and encouragement, helping each other to actually see clearly and chase our dreams fearlessly. All right, now moving along, it is now time for the most famous awaited segment on RizzAsylum, the recovery letter.
You're listening to the Recovery Letter.
All right, let's begin. Today's letter is from Jocelyn from Minneapolis, Minnesota. The subject reads, obviously blind to see the chemistry. I like that title. All right, let's begin. Dear Rizz, I hope you can shine some light on my best friend Sharice's situation. She really liked this guy who initially wasn't on her radar, but now there's undeniable chemistry between them. They talk and see each other almost every day, and it's clear they are into each other. He's caring, protective, and doesn't want her settling for anything less. However, neither is admitting their feelings, and he won't open up about his thoughts or emotions. Sharice is also talking to another guy who doesn't value her, and she's torn on what she should do. So Rizz, can you please give some advice on how Sharice can read this situation and what steps should she take? Tell me, what is a girl to do? All right, Jocelyn, this situation does sound quite intricate, so look here, let me tell you like this. Number one, open communication. Sharice should have an honest conversation with the man she's interested in and stop living in Fantasy Island. Expressing her feelings and asking about his can help clarify the situation and not have her left in the dark. Number two, assessing relationship. She needs to evaluate her current relationship and decide whether if it's fulfilling and respectful. If not, it might be time to move on. Some people are here for a season, and their season may be up, but you just keep holding on. Number three, taking risk. Sometimes we need to take a risk to find happiness, period, point blank. Sharice, if you're listening, you should weigh the pros and the cons and decide if pursuing the new relationship, if it's worth it. Number four, self-reflection. Understanding what you truly want and what values in a relationship will help you make the right decisions. So hear me out, Sharice. It's time to trust your instincts, communicate openly, and pursue what truly makes you happy. You deserve a relationship that brings joy and appreciation to your life.
You're now rocking with DJ Rizz on the RizzAsylum.
Welcome back, Rizz Nation. It's now time to get into the final thoughts. That finally brings us to the end of today's episode. Jocelyn, I really hope this advice brings clarity to Sharice's situation. To all our listeners, facing your fears and being true to your desires is the pathway to fulfillment. Trust me, keep seeking, keep believing, and keep growing, Rizz Nation. I'm Rizz, and this has been another episode of RizzAsylum. If you have stories, any questions, or need advice, please send in your letters to theasylum46@gmail.com. That's theasylum46@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel RizzAsylum1450. Share your thoughts and connect with us on a new Twitter and IG, RizzAsylum 1450. That's RizzAsylum 1450. Until next time, keep seeing clearly and pursuing your dreams.
I was being so foolish, trying to wait around for you. I be at the crib, you know I held it down for you. You're doing your thing with your girls and I respect it, 'cause you know I'll always be at